I am going to show you a demonstration of a web server working on my Raspberry Pi to monitor the M42, the Orion Nebula image that is being live stack processed outside my house. The videos you are seeing are the real-time screen captures of the Raspberry Pi on the telescope and a Linux PC inside the house. The playback speed is 20 times faster though. I finally figured out this remote monitoring setup to enjoy real-time astrophotography in the warm living room. It has been really cold outside this winter, by the way. My Raspberry Pi LCD shows real-time stacked images. The image quality improvement process is very slow. A single frame takes typically about 10 seconds or longer to capture, and grainy noise stays at least a minute. After 2 or 3 minutes, the image quality becomes much better. But I just cannot stand to stay still outside. Cold outside. Sometimes the connection error occurs, but never mind. It will show the latest image automatically. This is the home directory of my Raspberry Pi. This temp directory is actually a RAM disk. The latest images are stored here and updated periodically. The HTTP server I use is Apache. The var directory is used in a default setting. I put a symbolic link to the temp directory where the latest images are stored. This is the default top page of the server, so I borrowed this. I apply an auto refresh of 15 seconds feature. I commented out most of the body parts. Then I inserted these 2 links to the images. This is my future plan of using this setup on a remote site, where the dark night sky with less light pollution is expected. It could be a camping site, or simply a parking lot. Of course, this plan could be applied to anyone with me there. My family, my friends, and any visitors on the site. The current setting is this. The Raspberry Pi gets a static IP address from a mini router that is connected to the internet via home router. In this case, everything I do is to put the IP address directly in the web browser on the PC. When I go to a remote place, I will bring the same mini router. A mobile battery is good to supply the power. I will use an Android tablet for a monitor. However, the Raspberry Pi and the tablet will not be connected to the internet in this usage case. In order to get the correct time of the day, I will have to use my smartphone in tethering mode to let the Raspberry Pi and the tablet connect to the internet for a while. After the correct clock is set, the Wi-Fi access point should be set back to the mini router. I hope I will upload how my plan works in a real situation soon. That is all for this time. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.